Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday. Ooh, y'all, this topic is so heartbreaking, so heartbreaking, so very heartbreaking. I cannot even believe what I saw last night. I watched this hour-long YouTube video about the lady who left her 4 kids, a young adult too, not no older lady. She looked like she's in her late 20s or her early 30s. She had 4 children. Paramedics was already on scene. Well, let me just say what it's about. Lady left her 4 children in her apartment while she supposedly went to get mail. And yeah, that was her excuse. She was sticking to it for quite some time. She went to get her mail. Okay, so anyway, the paramedics were on the scene. They were screaming, busting windows out, trying to see if anybody was in the home. And quite naturally, there was no response. Nobody screaming, nothing. So paramedics ended up going in. They carried one little boy out. Then they was trying to go back in and find the rest of the kids. By this time, the mother came home. She came running. She just had on a little dress, nothing under the dress at all, and I mean nothing. She came running up, jumped out. Well, she jumped out her car, came running up, and she was trying to push past the paramedics, saying, "My kids are in that house. My kids are in the house." They would not let her go in. I mean, all that was coming out of the house was thick black smoke and fire. When I say my heart was breaking, it was breaking into the smallest pieces you can think of, because children are being burned, you know. Okay, so let's skip to 2 of the children made it to the hospital and was doing very, very bad, but they hadn't passed away. 2 passed away. 2 were gone before the firemen could get them. 2 of the babies were gone. So out of 4 children, 2 were in survival mode. I kind of fell asleep on the very, very end to see what her sentence was, all of that, but I'm going to go back and watch it. But let me just tell y'all, she told the paramedics and the police. Well, she told the paramedics first because the police hadn't arrived. By the time the police arrived, she told them that she told them that she had ran to her mailbox. Okay, she lived in an apartment complex. She told them, the story was making no sense. She told them that she ran to check her mail and she came right back. Okay, well, how did you not hear all the firemen, the neighbors screaming, if you're only at your mailbox? And how did you, why even take the chance of leaving the children? Okay, so they were walking, trying to believe her story. But she said she went to the mailbox to get her Instacart card because she had lost her card. But then she said her and the children had been out Instacarting all day. And she put them to bed. Only one was woke. It was just like everything was going around in circles. And it was like literally, I'm like, girl, get yourself together, because you're telling me, this is me sitting on the other side of the screen. So imagine what the police is thinking. Why she telling them all of this? So if you've been out Instacarting all day, but you're looking in the mailbox for your debit card for Instacart because you lost it, that wasn't making sense. Then she started changing into, she was door dashing and she had all the kids with her. Just know, y'all, it did not end well for her or the babies. But anyway, then she told the police, said, well, if you just went to get mail, how did all of us, oh, my leg, y'all, I had a car accident the other day and my leg is killing me, my whole right side. But anyway, how did you not hear all this chaos going on and you're only at the mailbox? Because it was untrue. She was not at the mailbox. And guess what, y'all? She had groceries from Instacart in her car. And they asked her about the groceries, and she said, Those were from yesterday. She got to keep them because somebody was not home to receive their groceries. And I'm like, nah, this girl was out at Instacart and left them children home because they was asleep. So either way it goes, they found out that she was lying. She was, in fact, out doing Instacart, DoorDash, something. She ended up getting sentenced. Like I said, 2 of the children did not make it. The other 2 were in very, very serious condition. And I'm going to go back and watch the rest. And I'm praying that those 2 children did make it. But never leave your children at home. Even if you're just going to the mailbox. My mother taught us, even if you pumping gas, don't leave your children sitting in the car. Because you see how fast people come up, rob you, take off with your kids in the car. All kinds of stuff. It's too much going on. Especially in 2023. We've had enough years to learn that we should not leave our children alone. We should not leave them in the car while we're pumping gas. It seems so minor. But I don't leave my kids in the car. Well, I didn't. I don't have little bitty kids no more. And they were all under 8, I believe. Every last one of them were under 7 or 8 years old. So she said her oldest son, which as I said was under 7 or 8, was left with the children because they were asleep. He was sitting on the couch watching TV. She felt like it was safe. Her bedroom is in the living room. She told the police also all 4 of them slept in her bed in the living room that night before. So the story is just so contradicting. Y'all, please don't leave y'all children alone. Imagine coming home to your whole house on fire. Thank you for the light. Imagine coming home to your whole house on fire and nothing you could do. And you're watching that the firemen can't even get in. Too much smoke and fire. It's very, very, very unfortunate, but things do happen. Well, I hope everyone has a happy Friday. Like I said, I'm in a lot of pain. I had a bad car accident. A driver failed to yield and tore us up. But I'm up. I had a therapy session yesterday. I guess I'm just going to call it a therapy session. It made me hurt worse than when I went in. And I know that's to be expected. They had me doing so much walking back and forth to different office buildings. If you know me, I'm not a walker. I cannot. My back kills me. Then standing up to do x-rays, oh my goodness. I was in severe pain, but I have no complaints. I hope next week when I go to my next appointment, it can unstiffen me a little more. I will say the ice packs and that, whatever that therapeutic stuff they put on your back and all of that. But anyway, like I said, y'all, don't leave y'all kids home. Come home to your kids burning in an apartment. It's not fair to the children. I know y'all trying to take care of y'all kids and go do DoorDash and Instacart, but don't leave the kids at home. You're just gonna have to bring them with you. I will say get a babysitter. I know that costs and you're not making enough money, but we have to do something. We have to do something because if you're not making enough money, then you should qualify for some type of government assistance to put your children in child care. You know, you're going to have to go the extra mile. Put your children in child care. You're going to have to do it because it is not good leaving them babies home to suffer like that. All right, happy Friday, y'all. I'm finna get ready to get off of here, and I'll update y'all on the sentencing that she received and and it took her a whole year to get sentenced, convicted, whatever you call it. All of that. It took a year. So, at any rate, thank y'all for joining into my live. Thank y'all for hitting that like button. If you like these videos, comment down below. Is there something you want me to talk about or discuss? Let your girl know, because I enjoy doing these. Bye, y'all.